They say I might as well face the truth, but I'm just too long in the tooth. So I'm an OAB and we meet, but I'm not yet quite gone to sea. I may be over the hill now that I have retired, fading away, but I'm not yet expired. Blacked out, run down, too old to save, 1 foot in the grave.
Victor, it's 7:45. Are you going to look lively in a minute? 58322. Speaking. Yes? Oh, yes. Hello.
Unbelievable. Was it my imagination, or have they just started building the world's biggest subatomic particle accelerator to explain the very origins of the known universe? Strange, then, that they still can produce a toilet roll where the perforations are in the same bloody place on either side of the paper. Look at that. Abomination of modern technology.
Yes, all right, then. Bye.
You try and tear it here, you had half the neck sheet flapping about there. Every time you tear it, every time.
Is it necessary for you to walk about with your trousers round your ankles?
I just about had enough of it. I have straight. Because it's just about got beyond that joke.
Victor, you're not going to start running that through my sewing machine again at this time of the morning.
Bloody things. Who's that on the phone anyway?
That was Fat Agnes. You know, keeps a celery store in the market. She said she was very sorry to hear your tragic news, but you must try and keep your pecker up.
Tragic news? What tragic news?
She didn't say. She just said not to stick your head in a gas oven because it wasn't the end of the world.
Stick my head in a gas oven? She must have gone completely loopy. Now then, car keys, where are they? I'd have dropped that into the garage this morning as well. Be about as much fun as a kidney infection. 3 times they're supposed to have fixed that gearbox. I mean, that was the ultimate insult last night, wasn't it, on that dual carriageway, being overtaken by 2 blokes pushing a transit van.
Are you ever going to leave this house?
I'm on my way. I'll see you tonight.
Have a good day at work.
Yes, you too.
So there we are then, Victor. I expect it'll take some getting used to. It's bound to. After 26 years behind a security desk, to just come in one day and find you're out of work. I mean, obviously, it'd be a shock for anyone. Are you all right?
I'm sorry?
I thought you looked as if you were going to be sick on the carpet.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, good. Of course, the biggest problem for us was, how do you replace a man like Victor Meldrew? Well, basically, with this box.
Box?
Or, to be more accurate, this fully automated programmable wall unit, which we just put up outside the main entrance. And then all our visitors, when they enter, simply feed in a pre-arranged security code, like so.
Good morning. Welcome to Mycroft Watson Associates. Mr. Winfrey will be free very shortly. If you'd like to take a seat, we'll call you just as soon as he's ready.
Isn't it amazing? It does everything you used to do except complain about the air conditioning. Anyway, please don't think I'm rushing you out or anything. As I say, I would have asked you to sit down, but we've just had the chairs reupholstered. Do pop back and visit us, won't you, any time you're passing, giving a minimum of 5 working days' notice and quoting this 6-digit reference number.
Yes, right. Thank you very much.
And we'll see you again very, very soon, I hope. You lucky old thing, eh? A man of leisure at last.
Yes, well, I suppose I'd rather did...
Oh, God. What a day! We didn't stop. Suddenly everyone's dying at once. Wreaths, floral tributes. I've never known such a run on lilies. A cornucopia of corpses, Mrs. Treby called it. I don't know where she got that expression.
It was Marmite flavour today.
Sorry?
The empty crisp packet on the flower bed. I was expecting it to be prawn cocktail. Funny how things work out sometimes. I'm thinking of compiling a special reference guide, the Observer's Book of Crap in Your Front Garden. Give me something to do in the years ahead.
What's the matter with you?
I've been replaced by a box.
What are you talking about?
Yes, it's standard procedure, apparently, for a man of my age. The next stage is to stick you inside one.
They haven't retired you.
Haven't they? Oh, good. It was all a hideous dream, then.
What did they say?
Bugger off, I think. General gist of it.
So that's what he was talking about.
Who?
That man at the bus stop. I didn't know him from Adam. He came up to me last Friday and said, "Isn't it a shame about your husband?" Well, I just thought he was making a general observation. Of course, now I see what he was on about.
Well, how is these people always know everything before I do? I suppose when the CIA invade Nicaragua, the first thing they'll do is convene a top-level briefing with Fat Agnes and the man at the bus stop. I mean, I'm nobody. I'm only the one they're firing.
Why is it this seems to be happening to everyone at the moment? That was just the same with poor old Arthur. Do you remember? A lifetime of loyal service, and then suddenly that was it. They said he was past it. And he was only 56.
He was an elephant.
I knew he was an elephant. I'm well aware he was an elephant. He was giving the children elephant rides, so it's obvious he was an elephant. I was just making the point. How suddenly you become dispensable. Oh, I'll go and make a cup of tea.
26 years.
It's now known that 273 people died and more than 600 were injured in the San Francisco earthquake. These casualties...
I prefer that tie to the one he had on last night.
Oh, what? Oh, that stripy one in the move.
That was too garish for words. And terribly distracting. Which is just what you don't want when you're trying to listen to what the person's saying. I mean, it makes it very difficult to concentrate all told when you get distractions like that. Like that woman there, in the back of the picture now. She's very distracting.
Which woman? Where?
The woman just behind him, to the side of his right elbow, eating a jam donut.
I can't see what you mean.
Right at the back. You see that computer screen that looks as if it's sticking out of his ear? And you see just away behind there, there's another desk?
Yeah.
Well, the woman sitting there.
Oh, yes. Oh, you're right. She is distracting.
Oh, for goodness sake. If this mindless gab were going to go on all night, World War IV could have broken out in this house. I'd never know.
He seems to be in a bad mood tonight. Or is it just me?
Well, obviously it's been a trial for him, Jean, you know. After 26 years, he wasn't best pleased.
Yes. But then he always did get unbearably irritable at the best of times, didn't he? He always was a moaner.
I'm sorry. He? Who is this he we're suddenly talking about? Dr. Crippen, Haig the acid bath murderer?
You've just got to try and keep busy. Find things to occupy yourself. Like Jean here. I mean, she's never idle, are you? All your activities down the community centre.
Coffee mornings and jumble sales.
Lunchtime concerts every Thursday.
In a few moments, we present the Paul Daniels Magic Show.
Oh, no, we don't, Mickey.
You see? There's something you used to do for a start. Years ago, all those conjuring tricks. Do you remember? He used to put on little shows for the kiddies. Till he had to stop, of course.
What, the NSPCC found out?
I stopped because it was taking up too much of my time. If you want to know...
He's still got all the junk up in the loft to this day. Silk handkerchiefs, dummy pigeons, you know it.
Dummy pigeons?
Weren't they?
Of course they weren't dummy pigeons. They were real pigeons. How do you think they flew all the way around the theatre and back onto that perch?
Don't ask me. Some trickery or other. In any case, the ones I saw that time looked pretty stiff.
Yes, well, they would, wouldn't they? After they'd all been express cleaned at Sketchlids. Told you not to put that suit in without checking with me first.
So, when you're going to come down the centre then, Mr. Meldrew, put on a show for us?
Yes, very funny.
He's too stubborn, I'm afraid.
Yes, they can be at that age. Anyway, he's right, of course. You couldn't expect him to still manage it, not after all these years.
I can still manage it. I'm just not prepared to prostitute my art in front of 6 wizened zombies from the local WI. I get plenty to occupy my time. The last thing I shall be doing from now on is moping around at home all day feeling sorry for myself. Oh, God. I think I'll go and rest my neck on a railway line. 8:55 a.m. Another 14 hours before it's time to go to bed. I'll never last the course. There must be more to it than this. What are you doing? Going to the toilet again? That's the only reason you're going upstairs is to go to the toilet. You only went 15 minutes ago, and you're only going again now to relieve the monotony. Pull yourself together, man. You're becoming a lavatory junkie. You go on like this, I'll have to weld your flies together. For God's sake, do something constructive. They must be in by now. Give them a ring. What have you got to lose? Hello? Stapleton Security Systems. Yes, I noticed you're advertising for staff in this week's... Meldrew. Yes? Yes, I worked with Watson Mycroft at their head office for 26 years, so... Right. Yes, that would be perfectly convenient. Could you just excuse me a second? There's someone at the door.
Yes? Good morning. My name's Nick. I'm calling on behalf of the Outward Bound Scheme for the Elderly. I'm looking for Mr. Victor Meldrew.
Yes?
Oh, is that you, sir? Oh, that's thrown me. I was told you lived in the Granny Annex.
I'm on the phone. Can you just wait 1 second, please? Hello. I used to... Yes, right. Mm-hmm. Come in for a little chat. Why not?
Why not, indeed? Then we can get to know each other and have a friendly natter. You can't do that standing on the doorstep, can you?
What the... I'm sorry. 10 o'clock? 10:15, that'll be fine. I'll see you there. Yes. Goodbye. Look, what do you...
Yeah, friendly natter over a cup of tea. It's also much more personal, isn't it?
Cup of tea?
I won't if you don't mind on this occasion, but it's always nice to be asked. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about the Outward Bound scheme. It's a purely voluntary scheme for our senior citizens to give them little rides out and about, here, there and everywhere, really.
I don't want to go to Eastbourne.
Plus a special minibus to Eastbourne. Once a month, with a trained nurse on board, should anyone suddenly collapse and suffer a wheezing fit of some kind.
Who told you to come round here?
I believe it Mrs. Catshaw from Help the Aged actually put us on to you, but I'm not entirely...
Well, you can just bloody well piss off. Go and try Mrs. Althorpe at 23. She's about ready to nail the lid on.
Yes, sir, I hear what you're saying. A desire for independence is perfectly natural, but you mustn't feel you're being a burden at all. You know, a millstone round the neck of society. I'll tell you what, if I just leave you my phone number...
Yes, thank you. When I need a car to pick me up, I'll ring for a hearse. Goodbye.
Hello, Service Department? Hello, Mr. Yes? Yeah. Well, you're entitled to that opinion, Mr. Blacken, but you must understand when you bring your car to us to be serviced, you can... Yes, but with great respect to you, Mr. Blacken, we saw the end off in good faith. So I don't think we can be... Yes, if it makes you feel better, by all means. Goodbye to you, sir. Oh, good afternoon. It's Mr...
Victor Meldrew, the Crimson Avenger.
Yes. Now, I saw your paperwork here just a moment ago, didn't I?
It's still on the ramp.
I beg pardon, sir?
You assured me my car would be ready 2.5 hours ago, and yet I can't help noticing it's still stuck up on a ramp with two pimply young men in earrings on the roof staging a mock fencing duel with car aerials. Now, what the hell's going on?
Just 1 second, please, Mr. Meldrew.
What the bloody hell are you two doing up there? I won't cut you! Get out of my car! I want it ready now! I never done nothing!
Yes, there does appear to be a slight hitch on that one, sir. What exactly was the problem with the car?
What? You mean you don't even know what's wrong with it yet?
Well, we know what's wrong with it now. I just wanted to confirm what was wrong with it when you brought it in.
It kept sticking in first gear. Half the time I couldn't even drive it more than 10 miles an hour. And what do you mean what's wrong with it now? What the hell have you done to my car? I got an interview for a new job tomorrow on the other side of town. How am I supposed to get there?
There we are then. Look, everyone. We're just going past the park on the left. Oh, look, aren't the geraniums nice? Shall we stop and have a look at them?
Yes, I think we all know what a geranium looks like, for God's sake. If you don't mind, I'm 5 minutes late for this appointment already, and I'm not exactly wallowing in comfort in the back here, squashed up between the late Margaret Rutherford and a Dennis Hillian drag.
Yes, I'm sorry it's a bit cramped today, everyone, but try and bear with us. How about you, Mr. Burkitt? The prosthetic pelvis not giving you too much jip yet? Only if it does, just give us a shout and we'll move you off Mr. Meldrew's lap up the front.
For mercy's sake, can't this car go any quicker? Could have hitched a ride in a trained lugworm.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, Mr. Meldrew, but I'm sure Mrs. Henstridge is pushing us as fast as she can. Is that right, Mrs. Henstridge? Just a couple of 100 yards more to the next T-junction, then I'll have a free run downhill, and I think we'll be in business. Yeah, and if you could try and keep your guide dog on the inside, it's distracting the other motorists.
Don't worry, Mrs. Warboys. I'll have this working in just a jiffy here. Trouble with these guillotines, they're apt to get a bit stiff when they haven't been used for a while.
Mr. Meldrew, can you stop, please? I don't feel at all safe inside this thing.
It's only a conjuring trick. There's nothing to worry about. If you don't want to watch the blade coming down, just shut your eyes. That can be a bit scary, I grant you.
Mr. Meldrew, please. What if it doesn't work?
It'll work. Have a little faith. It just needs a good clout to free the mechanism.
I want to get out. I feel extremely dizzy.
Don't rock your neck about like that. It doesn't do it any good. Now, if I can...
Oh, my God!
There we are. Perfect. Even sliced the 2 grapefruits in half at the side. Look. Yes. Well, I'm pleased with that. That'll work nicely.
I think I'm going to faint.
No, you're not. Now, come on, just you lie down here. That's it. I'll pop this over you. How do you feel now, all right?
Yes, I think so.
Good.
Andrew, what are you doing?
It's all right. It's going straight through the frame like a knife through butter. No problems of any kind.
Victor? Victor, will you get that contraption off of this instant? What on earth are you playing at?
Just making sure it's a working order, that's all. So, how long do you want me to do at the centre? Half an hour? I suppose I could run to 45 minutes at a pinch.
I'll give you a ring about it tomorrow, Mr. Meldrew.
Where are you going? I've still got the escapology to try out. I promise you'll only be in the sack 5 minutes. As soon as I've sorted out these chains.
Goodbye, Margaret. Yes. Bye, Jean. I thought I told you to practice all this on a cushion.
Where's the pleasure in that? Anyway, it was fine. I didn't think it would be after all this time.
So how did the interview go?
Don't ask.
I just asked.
Well, don't. I turned up 50 minutes late in one of my bad tempers and was immediately insulted by some gink in a peaked cap at the front desk. You know what they're like. So I told them where to stick their job and left.
Perhaps something else will turn up. Oh, Mr. Langstrom called into the florist this afternoon from your old office with a big leaving card for you. He said they were going to post it, but it would just be a waste of a stamp.
That was all he brought, I take it. He didn't leave a gold watch or a set of priceless crystal wine glasses.
Well, there's still time. They could be planning some big surprise or something. You never can tell.
I suppose. Oh, look! And there goes another flock of pigs flying south for the winter. I wondered what that snorting was outside the bedroom window.
Any luck at the garage?
At long last. They had to fit a new clutch, complete new gearbox, and 3 new tyres. Don't know why they didn't just weld a new car onto the wing mirror and be done with it. Where are you off to, all done up like a dog's dinner?
I said I'd take old Mrs. Stebbings out for a meal tonight.
I thought she was dead.
No, they found out that was a mistake. Anyway, I don't know what time I'll be back, so I'll see you when I see you.
Yes, all right, bye. Bloody garage. Probably using the car to go out joyriding in. I swear I can smell seaweed in that air filter. 58322, hello.
Hello, Mr. Meldrew. It's Mrs. Warboys. I'm down at the community centre, going through some bits and pieces with Mr. Matthews, who's doing the lighting for us tomorrow.
Yes?
I know it's a bit late. We were wondering if you could get down here at all, to run through your act, as it were, for all the cues and everything.
Can't it wait till tomorrow?
Well, Mr. Matthews can't get here till 1, now that the abattoir's gone off flexi-time. You couldn't pop down about 8? It'll be worth your while, I promise you.
Yes, but I don't know as I fancied. Oh, it will. Worth my while.
Oh, yes, Mr. Meldrew, definitely.
Oh, right then. Yes, I'll be down there at 8 o'clock. See you then. Bye.
Bye, Mr. Meldrew.
There's still time. They could be planning some big surprise or something.
Yes. Going for a meal with Mrs. Stebbings, not in that dress, she wouldn't. No, it all makes perfect sense. 8 o'clock, did you say? Right. Here I come.
There we are, Mr. Meldrew. Careful how you go in the dark. If you'll just bear with us, only I'm afraid the lights have all just suddenly fused.
Oh, dearie me, have they really? Yes.
I'm sure Mr. Matthews will have them back on in a tick.
Yes, I'm quite sure.
There we go. You all right down there?
Fine, thanks. All back to normal.
Wait. Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Meldrew.
No, it's just,
You look smart in your nice new suit and everything. You off somewhere special afterwards?
What? No, I just thought that,
Yes?
No, nothing.
So, you got all your magical paraphernalia with you then?
Yes. I'll go and get it out of the car.
Bye then, Mr. Meldrew. Thanks for everything. It's been very useful. Safe journey home.
Yes, good night, Mrs. Warboys. For God's sake. Aren't you supposed to fix this bloody thing? Can't see a thing under here. Where are we? Oh, I don't believe it. There was supposed to be a brand new tire today. I'll have some bloody words to say to that place in the morning, so help me. Oh, come on, you obstinate little bastard. Yes, I know it's not my fault I can't get into second gear. I have to cut off down one of these side streets, I suppose, where it's not so busy. Oh, this is a joke. Teach me to come out without a bloody spare. What if there's anywhere here to get it sorted? Perhaps I'll ask this young lady. Excuse me, miss. The court then heard evidence from WPC Darren Banks, who had been posing as a call girl as part of a police undercover operation to trap curb crawlers. I first observed the accused driving round the area very slowly with a shifty look on his face, she said. After a moment, he pulled up next to me and called out, "Excuse me, miss, could you do me a favour?" The look on his face left me in no doubt what sort of favours he had in mind. When asked to elaborate, he replied, "I'm going to need a hand pumping this thing up." A problem, I gather, commonly associated with elderly men. The court then heard that a search of Meldrew's car boot revealed a mind-boggling collection of chains, padlocks, and handcuffs, which he claimed to be carrying for use in an escapology act. And much laughter and merriment from the public gallery. Although cleared of the charges before him, Meldrew was later fined £500 for contempt of court, after taking the Bible in his right hand and hurling it at the head of the presenting magistrate. Well, it's not been a very good week, really, has it? Perhaps an electric fire in the bath would be the answer.
Time will sort it all out. You can't expect everything to run smoothly straight away. You're like that car, you're still stuck in the wrong gear. You've got to change down, slow down, adapt to a new routine. You've got a whole new way of life ahead of you now, Victor. I mean, you've hardly started yet. You've got it all still to come.
Yes. That's what scares me.
They say I might as well be but I'm just too long in the tooth. I'm an away being with me, but I'm not yet quite on to see. I may be over the hill now that I have retired, fading away, but I'm not yet expired. Lapped out, run down, too old to save, 1 foot in the grave. They say I might as well face the truth, but I'm just too long in the tooth. So I'm an away being with me, but I'm not yet quite on to see. I may be over the hill now that I have retired, fading away, but I'm not yet expired. Lapped out, run down, too old to take, 1 foot in the grave.
Try counting something.
I'll try counting my blessings. Well, that didn't take very long. Oh, bloody fitted sheets. Look at this. Don't they ever stay put? 3 times I've blown my nose in this. I think it was a handkerchief. I make the bed tomorrow. I'll use a staple gun. What time is it?
3:15.
4 hours. Hate it when I can't get to sleep. Always the same. I just lie awake worrying. Worrying about the fact that I can't get to sleep. Working out how much time I've got left, how many hours I can just squeeze in, providing I manage to go to sleep within the next 5 minutes. That keeps me awake for another hour.
Try relaxing more. Let your whole body go limp.
I did let my whole body go limp. I fell out of bed. You'll recall. Haven't been back to sleep since.
Because you keep thinking too much. That's half your trouble. Give your brain a rest, and then perhaps you might drift off. Just let your mind go completely blank.
I suppose. Got a stomachache now.
Whereabouts?
Whereabouts in my left earlobe. And I feel sick into the bargain. You know what that is? Be that dodgy pasta we had at your mother's last night. No, she doesn't understand a word of Italian. Working from that old magazine clipping with a list of ingredients on, turned out with a cast list of The Godfather. Shudder to think what she put in it. Parmesan cheese and a horse's head, judging from the taste. Spaghetti al Pacino.
Are you going to go on like this all night?
What's that? You hear that?
What?
That strange hooting sound.
That's probably Mrs. Biswell down the corner.
Oh, it's that baby owl I told you about the other night. He's perched on the telephone wire. Look at him, perched right over my car roof. You just stare, matey boy. Thinking about it as well, you can tell.
Well, he will do if you keep staring at him. Come back to bed. You'll make him nervous.
Well, why is it they never splatter anyone else's car, only mine? He's going to as well. Look, he's just getting into position, shifting himself round. Any second now, he's definitely going to... There. Oh, I don't believe it. Where are those car keys? Twice I've had to take that back in because the setting was too sensitive. Get off. Can't tell me there isn't something wrong somewhere when your car alarm's set off by a bird dropping. As from tomorrow, that's their rations cut off. Any bits of burnt toast now go straight in the bin. What's this packet of Bisto doing in here?
What?
What's this packet of Bisto doing in the medicine cabinet?
How do I know what it's doing? I can't even see it.
Bring them up again in the morning, kind of the first job. That's woken me up even more now. Given me something else to worry about. Why is nothing ever simple in life? What is it that makes that last teaspoon cling on for dear life in the washing up bowl every night? When you pour the water away, even if you haven't used a bloody teaspoon, there's always one appears from somewhere.
Will you go to sleep?
Mysteries of the universe. Time and space. Life and death. Lenny Bennett and Jerry Stevens. Never did hear any more of them. Time. When you think about it, nothing ever exists, in fact. I was working it out in the post office while I was waiting for that woman to finish twanging her elastic bands. The future doesn't exist because it hasn't happened yet. The past doesn't exist because it's already over. And the present doesn't exist because as soon as you start to think about it, it's already become the past, which doesn't exist anymore. Like that moment just then when I said that. That's already in the past. Gone forever. And so is that. When I just said, gone forever. And so is that. When I just said, and so is that, that's gone forever now as well. And so is that. When I just said, that's gone forever now as well, that's gone forever now as well.
Will you shut up? For God's sake, Victor! Jabbering all while there like a rabid parrot. It'd be really wonderful, wouldn't it, if we could just have a bit of peace and quiet and both lie back and get some sleep. Oh. That's it. Now I'm wide awake, thank you very much. You finally managed it. I do a bit of a crossword. Perhaps that'll send me off. Did you bring the paper up? Oh, I saw an old friend of yours today. Came in the shop to return a wilting hibiscus. Charlie Masefield?
Oh, yes. Haven't seen him for years. How is he?
He's fine.
Did he ask how I was?
No. Well, not as such.
What do you mean, not as such?
Well, he seemed to be under the impression you were dead. In fact, we had quite an argument about it. I said, no, I think you must be getting him mixed up with someone else, but he wouldn't have it. He said he's positive you died 4 years ago and that you'd asked to have your ashes scattered across the floor in allied carpets. To get your own back. To be honest, I think he's getting a little bit, So in the end, to keep the peace, I just agreed with him. I said, now you come to mention it, you're right, he is dead. He went off then, happy as a sandboy. Oh, yes, and then, talk about a day for characters, we had Broad Maud came in just after lunch with all her latest problems.
Broad Maud?
Mm-hmm.
She the one that always carries her own toilet seat around with her?
Yes, in a Tesco's carrier bag. Frightened stiff of public lavatories. Well, frightened stiff of everything. Takes it all to heart. Everything she reads in the papers or sees on the news. Salmonella, listeria, poisonous algae, man-eating fungus that comes up through the drains.
Man-eating fungus?
She says she saw it on the news, but I reckon it was Doctor Who. I think they all start to blur in her mind a bit in the end. That was her late husband, always had a morbid fear of giant spiders. Every time he heard the cat flap go, he used to break into a cold sweat.
Imagine carrying your own toilet seat everywhere, though. Another mystery of the universe, if ever there was one. Toilet seats.
What about them?
Why is it you can always put the right side of your bottom down and it's perfectly all right? Perfectly warm enough, perfectly bearable, but as soon as you try and lower the left one onto the seat, it's as cold as ice. And you have to whip it straight back off again and keep it hovering up in the air. Why should that be? I think I might write to Stephen Hawking.
Well, that's that finished, and I'm still wide awake. Perhaps I'll go and make a milky drink. You want one?
Might as well, I suppose. Try anything. Put a drop of rum in it. Oh, God. Got that twitchy leg coming on now. I knew that had happened. Shaking about like a Morris dancer. Only needs a couple of bells in the end. I shall have to get up and stretch it, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's a bit better. That picture on the wall there is not straight for a start. No, it's still not straight, you little bugger. That's got it. Now it's straight. 58322, hello? What? Yes, it is straight. What do you mean not where you are standing? I can't see that through the window from right across the road, I know. What are you doing up at this time of night, eh? Oh, can't you? Well, yeah, I'm sorry about that. They were supposed to have fixed it, but you know what garages are like. Yes, and I hope you do too. Good night.
The rest of that milk was off, so I had to use powder, and we're out of rum. And I'm afraid I couldn't find your sweeteners.
God, this tastes revolting.
I know, it came through the front door. There's several Olympic pole vaulters supposed to swear by it. Oh, that shampoo makes my hair too dry. I won't use that again.
Which one was that?
Oh, another new one on the market. That came through the front door as well.
It's a good thing they haven't got a sales push on for motorcycles, or we'd have a Harley Davidson coming through the front door. Mowing us all to the ground as we came down for breakfast. The man from the local pet shop was coming round this morning, delivering free trial offer chihuahuas, hammering them through people's letterboxes with a large mallet. I expect we'll get ours tomorrow.
More than likely. I'm all right if I put the light out again.
What's that noise? Can't you hear it?
Hear what?
Sounds like someone drilling a hole in a bucket.
Why would anyone be drilling a hole in a bucket? It's the most pointless thing you could possibly do. It's just your imagination when you go to sleep.
That's not my imagination.
What?
That noise. There. And you can't tell me you can't hear that.
Can't hear what?
That noise. Like someone snapping one of those old-fashioned rain hoods open and shut. Listen. Stop now.
There'll be the sound of someone being walloped across the ear with a carpet slipper in a minute. You don't lie back and go to sleep.
Legs still twitching, about 19 to the dozen. And I shall have to go to the toilet again. It's no good.
You should take more exercise. That's your problem, all told. That's why you're always on edge. Can't so much as suck a polo without crunching it. Go right through the entire packet like a beaver in one of those old cartoons.
Who does? Now, I think if I can just keep it up in the air for a bit, that'll stop the trembling. That's better. Oh, my God, that bloody thing.
Cat on the front bonnet. Get off! Shoot!
Oh, I can't bloody well switch it off now. What's wrong with this thing? The red light's not even coming on. The battery's gone. Where's my slippers? I'll have to go down and turn it off with the key under the bonnet. I shan't be a second.
Well, hurry, for goodness sake. If it goes on like this, we'll wake the whole of the south of England. Oh, are we ever going to get any peace of any kind tonight?
Bloody garage. You leave your car with them for 3 days and they do nothing. Well, I've just about had enough of the whole bloody lot of...
Victor! What on earth's that you've got on your foot?
What are you talking about?
Look at you! You've got your foot stuck inside a rotting hedgehog!
Oh, my God! Oh, that must have been when my slipper came off. I thought I was sliding it back on again. I must have... Oh, it's all flat and eaten away and everything. I thought it got a bit soggy inside. I thought it was just perspiration. You know, if I can just hook it off with this coat hanger, then I can... Oh, that's got you. Go straight back out the window, matey. Will it serve you right by sitting in my car? I was just getting off them as well. Just getting to sleep and dreaming. Dreaming this really strange dream. They completely drained away all the water in Loch Ness to see if there was any monsters. And when the lake was completely empty, there, lying at the bottom in the mud, was this giant 60-foot-long teaspoon. What time is it now?
Time you turned over and went to sleep.
Suppose the whiners will be down at the local laundrette. Stomachs full of blue nuns sloshing about. Suppose it must be the other way round for them. The clothes stay still and the laundrette spins round. Wish there was a knob in your head where you could switch your brain off. Ridiculous things that keep coming into it as you lie here. I mean, that's a ridiculous expression, isn't it? I'm sorry I can't talk, I'm on a payphone. What other bloody sort is there? Not exactly free. You asleep yet?
What do you think?
You see? Now you know what it's like for me when you can't get off.
Yes. I can't imagine what it is that's keeping me awake.
It's just one of those things you can't do anything about.
Really?
One of the biggest mysteries out, and yet they reckon without it you'd go mad.
Well, I expect we'll find out very shortly.
Do you remember the first time we ever slept together?
How could I forget?
That bloody dripping tap. That kept us awake half the night, if you recall.
You hogged the bed.
Who did?
You did. Sleeping diagonally across the bed from corner to corner. I used to think it was romantic in those days, having your right elbow up my nose.
Why didn't you move me?
Because I wasn't sitting at the controls of a bulldozer at the time. I did contemplate jabbing you in the backside of the hat pin, but I didn't want to wake that baby at number 43. Wouldn't think twice about it today.
Don't remember ever hogging the bed.
You used to toss and turn all night then, just the same. As if you were rolling a giant sheet of pastry. Pulled all the covers off me every night.
Who did?
You used to wind the sheets round yourself like a whirling dervish. I used to lie there, freezing to death, and next to me there'd be an Egyptian mummy snoring his head off.
Yes, all right, you've made your point.
And you used to suck your thumb in your sleep.
When did I?
For the first 3 years we were married. Some nights you used to suck my thumb.
You never said anything about this before.
Talk about a late developer at the age of 26. If you've ever wondered why you've got stumpy thumbs, now you know. He used to cuddle a hot water bottle as well, pretending it was a teddy bear.
Oh, for goodness sake. I did nothing of the kind. Remember when it burst one night?
That's because you kept pressing it in the middle, trying to make it squeak.
Yes, all right. I don't think we need to go on about that, do we? And I've not got stumpy thumbs. Anyway, you used to talk in your sleep.
You used to sing in your sleep. I used to be lying there, just nodding off, and what did I hear? Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of David Whitfield, and then 3 minutes of Cara Mia Mai. And if you'd had a big lump of cheese for your supper, we used to get a selection from Eddie Calvert as well. Cherry blossom pink being snored through a trumpet.
Look, can we just drop the subject now then, please?
You brought it up.
Yes, I wish I hadn't. Cherry blossom pink.
The lady next door came round one night to ask if the cat had got his tail stuck in the mangle.
I said, can we drop it? Oh, God, there it is. Can you hear that rattle of distant milk bottles? That's the beginning of the end now. Might as well get up and put the kettle on. They're a dying breed if ever there was one. Like the giant panda. 10 years from now, the milkman, you see, be a whole new generation will grow up never knowing there was a time when you could open a pint of milk just using the tip of your thumb. To them, it would be the most natural thing in the world to spend 20 minutes picking cardboard flaps apart with your fingernails and squirting it down the front of your shirt before you can make a cup of tea. Mopping up all the dribbles that shoot across the salad crisper every time you close a fridge door. Progress. Milk bottles, gramophone records, clocks that tick, newspapers that print news. Oh, God, I saw that advert again today. Buy the Daily Mail because you can read it without getting ink in your fingers. By that token, you might as well have a cup of bleach for your breakfast because it doesn't stain the teapot. Some of the papers these days, I don't know. Especially that one your mother reads.
She says she likes it because it's conservative with a small C.
Yes, I believe Joseph Goebbels was a Nazi with a small N. Can you imagine if the history books had been written the way the newspapers are written? 1215, King John signed the Magna Carta. 1216, King John showed a shapely ankle when the wind blew up his Robert Runnymede, sparking rumours that he may be on a super new low-calorie diet. Potty Pankhurst's at it again. The slaughter of the innocent. No British babies thought to be involved. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
It's all right.
Burbling on as usual. First things that come into my head. You forget what you're saying.
I know. I do it myself sometimes. I was thinking about him this morning, funnily enough. Running into Glynis outside the library with Michael. If you remember, she had him just the 4 days before. She was coming out of hospital as I was going in. Still working for that insurance company. They're talking about moving him to his own branch up north somewhere. Well, I expect she'll miss him. She never had any others. Just bought his mum an ice cream. Then he was going to run her up to the doctor's. Doesn't seem 5 minutes since it was the other way around. I always think of Stuart when I see him. God, he's enormous now. His eldest girl's just started at the secondary. I wonder what he'd have gone into. Wonder if he'd have gone into insurance.
Not if I had anything to do with it.
Make so many plans in your life when you're young. I don't know what I imagined I'd be doing when I was 57. Seemed like so far in the future it'd never happen. A year was an eternity when you were a child. The time between one Christmas and the next.
Now it's about 2 months. Be draping tinsel over the Easter eggs before long. Why can't they let you live your life at your own speed?
Time definitely goes more quickly than it used to years ago.
I know. Still doesn't seem as if the 80s have started yet to me. What did we do?
When?
In the 1980s.
I don't know.
Must have done something.
I don't think so. When did those burglars break in and steal all your underpants?
1979.
Oh. Well, I expect we did something at some point.
Yes. Oh, God, I thought it wouldn't be long before he started.
Who?
That bloody sparrow. What's he got to get up so early for? Shut up! I think at least once in a while he'd stay where he was and have a lie in, but no. Oh, it's 4:15, time to get up and start squawking meaninglessly outside that bloke's window for a few hours. Be all his mates chipping in as well in a second. Yes, there's number 2. One of these days I'll sneak up to his nest when he's asleep with a Welsh male voice choir. 3 choruses of men of Harlock and he'll be laughing on the other side of his beak. God. Hardly worth coming to bed, all the rest I've had. What's the point in it? Get in every night feeling as right as rain. By the time I get up, I feel absolutely terrible. Just ritual. Like life, I suppose. What the point is in living? Never gets you anywhere, does it?
I don't know. Try asking that sparrow. He seems happy enough. And all he does is eat bits of burnt toast and a few worms. Still got plenty to sing about, evidently.
Yes. What's his secret, I wonder? Perhaps it's his diet.
We'll be able to have porridge for your breakfast. We're out of milk.
I'll have powdered.
We're also out of porridge.
I'll have something else then.
What?
Well, I was thinking perhaps I might have worms on toast for a change.
We'll open a new can in the morning.
Yes. We always seem to.
They say I'm old, but I'm just too long in the tooth. So I'm an OFITG with me, but I'm not yet quite on the scene. I may be over the hill now that I have retired, fading away, but I'm not yet expired. Lapped out, run down, too old to save, 1 foot in the grave.